Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, giving you more keys to freedom. So today I want to talk to you again about what you are partnering with. However, I want to dig a little bit deeper because I want to give you exact keys of how to start really rewiring your brain, because it all starts in our minds. We have grown up with crazy belief systems. We have grown up with a lot of different conditionings, depending on, it doesn't matter if you grew up in a good household or a household where there was a lot of negativity. We still have these belief systems that we have taken on as ourselves because we've been around it, right? It's just the natural way of conditioning. So in order to start truly being free in your minds, this has been one of my main things to partner with, and it's one of my life scriptures. It's Philippians 4:8, and it says to focus on things that are true, that are pure, that are noble, that are worthy of praise, that are of good rapport, that are lovely, that are pure. I think I said that. But anyways, I want to challenge you because this is so key. I'm really getting our thoughts to align in the way that we want them to align. Because once our thoughts, guys, there's so much more why I'm sharing these things. Once our thoughts are aligning with love and purity and joy and happiness and all of these things, we start attracting that to us. There is a reason that God put the law of attraction in our world. And we'll just talk about this for a second. Have you ever been rushing? You leave your house, you're rushing, and you end up hitting every red light, and it's making you mad. And then what happens? You hit more red lights. I challenge you. Next time you leave the house, say, nope, today's going to be a good day. Choose perspective. Remember, that's key. Even if you hit a red light, say, that's okay. I'm going to make that work. I'm going to choose this day to be a good day, no matter what. And I guarantee you're going to start having more green lights. You're going to start to or the possibility is the biggest thing is here. We can't sometimes control all the things that are out here, but we can control what's in here and what's coming out of us. So challenge yourself to start thinking on things that are pure, lovely, joyful, of good rapport. Good rapport means this, okay? Would you go and shout it on the rooftops that you are feeling so crappy about yourself, or you're talking negatively about somebody else, or all the negativity that's going on in the world? Are you going to go and share it from the rooftops? Because really check yourself on this. Some people are doing this, okay? They thrive off the negativity, but I challenge you to start thriving off of the positivity and start counteracting all the negative things that try to come our way when we can choose to be the love and be the light that people are so desperately needing right now. So really start looking at your thoughts all day long. Even if you get upset with your husband or your wife, or again, you're rushing, and instantly try to change your mentality. As soon as things start to come up, these stressors, these negative things that just start to bombard you, stop. Tell yourself, no, I'm not going to partner with this. I'm going to partner with things that are pure, that are lovely, that are of good rapport. I'm going to partner with joyful things. I'm going to partner with positivity. I'm going to partner with the things that I know bring me joy, which probably is peace, love, happiness. Come on, it's pretty easy when we think about these things. And then honestly, once our brains start to truly tap into this new way of thinking, it opens up new synapses. It opens up new areas in our brain to be able to create and be able to start stepping out into who you are, into more of what God has created you to be. So I believe we are in a time right now, a time and a season that God is really shaking people up. And He's told me to start making these videos because these are true, easy keys to start applying to your life to bring you freedom in your mind, which that's where it starts. The battlefield is in our mind. I learned this when I was in prison. I learned this when I started healing from my past. I went through a ton of sexual molestation from the time I was 3 until I was 12. I'll probably share my testimonies in videos so you guys can really start learning who I am and how I've learned these things. And don't take it to heart that it's just like, it seems so easy. Like, oh, that just sounds easy. No, they work. These keys that I'm telling you, they actually work. I have been through the fires of life. I have been through hard things. I come from a past of a lot of molestation. It really messed up my mind. I went through so many things as a child and then in my teenage years, and I had all these wrong belief systems that I had to learn how to completely rewash my brain, because really I was brainwashed, right? I mean, it's just the truth. We all get brainwashed by conditioning and different things that happen to us throughout our life. So, I've had to learn how to partner with truth. I've had to learn how to really be able to love myself, even though I come from a past of hating myself and suicidal thoughts and actually trying to take my life twice, by the way, which did not work. I'm here for a reason. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. That doesn't make me special. I think that there's so many people out there with so many amazing testimonies and stories. And maybe you're in a place right now where you are still in the thick of it and you don't want to be there anymore, but you just don't feel like there's another way. And I'm here to tell you that there is another way. Start choosing to look for the good. Start choosing to partner with the good things over your life. Ask God what He says about you. And if you don't believe in God, ask your best friend, ask your parents, ask people that you trust and love to write out a list about who you are. If you're so broken and you can't fully see it, or maybe, sometimes we just don't have the confidence to fully see who we are, and that's totally okay. Like, I'm just being real and honest, because I still have my days where I have to make my list and tell myself, no, Kristen, you are powerful. You are beautiful inside and out. You do have a way of speaking to people. You do have an authentic gift that you're just real and raw and vulnerable, and you don't care what anybody else thinks, and that's a good thing. So those are just some of the things that I have to reassure my heart in, standing on my truth of who I am. And so I encourage you to do this. Find things about yourself, write them down, start to love yourself. I'm going to do another video on that, but truly begin to pay attention to your thoughts about yourself, about others, about circumstances in your life. Start it off first thing in the morning, before your feet hit the ground, okay? I know we are busy, busy people, okay? We get up and sometimes we just go. But we have got to start training ourselves to really partner with truth and with love. Train your brains, okay? Thoughts are where it's at. It's the first thing that we have got to start getting a hold over. So just remember that. Keep choosing love, keep choosing life, keep choosing light. What I mean by that, don't partner with all the negativity that brings darkness upon the world. Darkness is from fear, okay? It stems from fear. There's fear and then there's love. What side do you want to be a part of? Sure, there is a lot of things going on and hard things happen in our life, but what do we want to partner with? When I was in prison for 3 years, I could have sat there and I could have been so angry that I was placed there unjustly. It's a long story, but anyways, I shouldn't have had to do any prison time. I'm not a violent person. My crime wasn't violent. My crime had happened when I was 21 years old. They put me in prison when I was 28. And, I could have sat there and I could have dwelled on all poor, pitiful me, and angry that the loan officers who actually forged my name and knew exactly what they were doing and made so much more money than me, and the guy who got me involved, okay, the con artist that got me involved, he fled the country. He didn't even do jail time. And then the loan officers only got a portion of the time that I did, a third of what I got. They did less than a year in prison. So I just want to encourage you that I could have sat there and been angry. I could have sat there and dwelled on the negativity. And man, I'm telling you, I joke a little bit because I'm like, everybody should go to prison for a little bit, especially if you're ever in just a self-pity of a place in your life, because it'll change you if you allow it to change you for the good. Because literally being stripped of every single comfort known to man and every single freedom. There's nothing like it. It is like you have to truly be so incredibly strong within yourself and choose not to allow everything that's surrounding you and what is your reality to overcome and put you in a place of prison in your mind. The strongest thing that we have is in our minds and in our hearts. If we can keep that free, we will be free in any situation that we are in. And I learned this while I was in prison. I was in with 85 women in one place. I had no peace. I had no freedom. It was like being bombarded by loud noises and no privacy whatsoever. I mean, you name it, it was just hell, okay? But what I chose to do is that I knew that that was going to be my life for 3 years. So I chose to say, okay, how can I start changing my circumstances in here by being the love and being the light and choosing to see good in these people when actually all I see the guards doing is trying to break people, realizing that you are no longer a name. You become a number. You're just another thing that comes into that system. And if anything, they try to actually keep you there. So anyways, I chose to be positive. I chose every day to write out pure, lovely thoughts about myself and other people. The people that I was in there with actually that like scared me or irritated me or whatever, the things that were coming up to like really wrestle within me that wanted to bring my old self out to like be mad at these people, I challenged myself and I started to pray for them. And I asked God to give me his eyes so that I could see these other people the way that he saw them. And you know what he started showing me is that all these people were just broken. And they come from a past that they didn't have a choice. They didn't have a chance to like rise up in life. And so this has been their norm in a place of such chaos and disorder. And so I had to choose to love them. I had to choose to be productive with my time there. I taught the GED program. I helped women get their GEDs. I taught art classes while I was there. I tutored people to get their GEDs or in other classes that they were taking that they needed help. I chose my time wisely to really love other people and help myself as well. I started writing, I started journaling, I started writing songs. I learned how to play the little bit of a guitar. They had like a guitar class there, and I know that you guys are like, what, prison? But they got to keep inmates busy at least and give you some things to do here and there, even though, yeah, it's a whole nother story. We won't get into that. But anyways, my main thing is to choose, okay? We have got to start looking at life in a different way and realize that you have the power in your brain to choose life or choose death, choose fear or choose love. So what is it that you're going to partner with? What is it that you're going to choose? And start choosing all day long before your feet hit the ground. Choose love, choose light, choose organization, choose these things that bring you up higher and not keep you where you are and not bring you down. You have the power to do that. So I encourage you to choose intentionally. Be intentional with your thoughts every day, okay? I hope this encourages you. Sorry, I went off on a little tangent there, but I think it's important that you guys get to know me, that, yeah, I've been through some hard times in my life, but, are we going to just sit there and we're going to keep moving back and feel sorry for ourselves and drain out with drugs, alcohol, and surrounding ourselves with people that are not good for us, that want to just hold us back? Or are we going to choose to move forward? Are we going to choose to change our life? Because you are the only one that can change your life. Nobody else can do it for you. You have to choose it, and the first place that it starts is in your mind. So be encouraged. You are powerful. You have everything within you that you need because God created you. And there's such amazing, intricate pieces in you that you probably don't even know yet because you haven't fully stepped in to this place of where you're like, wow, I actually was created for this. This is where it starts. Start choosing your thoughts wisely. Be intentional with them. Be intentional all day long when things come into your brain that is out of fear or negativity. Take it captive. Say, nope, I'm not thinking on that thing, and I know that I can choose to think this way. And watch how your life starts to turn around. All right. If you feel like this encouraged you, please share it with other people. I just love all of you so much. Thank you for just watching, for really just connecting with my heart and knowing that there's more to life. Okay? All right. Be blessed. We'll see you soon. Take care.